So, Mark, can you talk about which is more difficult, portraying an English professor or a gambler?
English professor. Gambler's easy, you know. I've been around gambling a lot. I'm not a gambler myself, although I gamble on myself and the choices that I make in my career, but I don't play poker and blackjack and things like that. I don't visit casinos. But being prepared as a literary professor was the tough task, and that was the thing that I focused on most.
How was it working with Rupert, and how was he in directing you?
Rupert's great. You know, the great thing about it is we both really kind of responded to the script and the material the same way. We both realized the first time when sitting down that neither one of us felt like many people would like Jim as a character, but hopefully they would find him interesting enough to go on the journey with him. Because if we felt like, you know, we had to make him likable, then we would have compromised so many other things that we felt were really interesting about the story. So, you know, and he's like me. He's really prepared. He really wants to work hard. He wants to make it as good as possible. And we had a blast working together. We're talking about doing a couple of other things together. So hopefully we'll do many things in the future.
How was it going to LA and going to those gambling dens?
It was crazy. You know, I took Rupert. We went to a bunch of different gambling dens, but also we went to some really high-stake poker games with some very wealthy people. So we saw the big games. And then I'm taking him to basketball games, which he had never been to, because obviously we have a big game in the movie where my student plays, one of the student athletes. And so that was a lot of fun. We spent quite a bit of time together between casting and doing research and preparation and going to universities, sitting in on lectures. He was probably sick of me by the time the movie ended.
And you're a good friend of Manny Pacquiao. I have to bring that up. So can you talk about your friendship?
Yes, you know, I'm so excited to see his movie, the documentary that's coming out as well. You know, my friend Ryan directed it and produced it. And, you know, he's just an amazing man. You know, he inspires me to want to be a better person. The things that he's been able to do and accomplish in his life, the things he's been able to overcome, what he's able to do for his country and for all of his fans and giving back to the world. He's such an inspiration, and he's such a great father and a husband, a devout Catholic. He's doing all the things that I want to do as a person, as a man, and he continues to inspire me. He sent me a message not too long ago inviting me to come to the premiere, and of course I would be there. You know, I hopefully will get to see his next fight. I just watched his fight from Macau, where I went to gamble, and it's funny because the fight was on very late and I was shooting really early, but I told my guys to make sure that they woke me up. And then I couldn't really sleep anyway because I get nervous. You know, he's a friend, and you know, I consider him like a brother, so I always get very nervous. You know, I can certainly sympathize with his mother, who's so nervous and crazy in the ring, because it's a dangerous sport. You don't want anything to happen to him.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you.